Today, we're going to dive into one of the most profound topics you might experience in your life, a spiritual awakening. If you feel like there's something shifting in your life, whether it's physical, emotional, or spiritual, you may be undergoing a spiritual awakening. But what does that really mean? Spiritual awakening is a powerful, life-changing experience where you become aware of a deeper truth and connection to the world around you, beyond what you can see and touch. It is a process of uncovering your true self and stepping into a higher consciousness. This awakening can manifest in various ways, and often you will begin to feel it in your body before you understand it mentally. So, if you're sensing that something is changing within you, whether it's subtle or intense, it's very likely that you are experiencing this awakening. Throughout this video, we'll explore the physical symptoms of spiritual awakening, those strange but transformative signs that something bigger is happening within you. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of what's happening to your body and mind, and how to navigate through this incredible transformation. Increase sensitivity to energy. One of the first things you might notice as you awaken spiritually is a heightened sensitivity to energy, both the energy of others and the energy of environments around you. You may find yourself feeling overwhelmed when you're around large crowds, or you may experience physical discomfort in certain locations like malls, busy streets, or even at work. These spaces might feel energetically heavy to you, as if your senses are more attuned to the emotions and vibrations in those places. This increased sensitivity also applies to people. You may feel drained after being around negative or toxic individuals, or conversely, you may feel energized and uplifted when surrounded by positive, like-minded people. If you're empathetic or have always been highly sensitive, this change can feel even more pronounced. The energy of others becomes more palpable, and your own energy shifts to reflect this awareness. As you continue on your spiritual journey, you'll start to tune into your own energy. You may begin to feel that your energy is changing, growing, and expanding. You might find that things that once drained you no longer affect you in the same way. This is your body adapting to the spiritual energy awakening within you. You may feel more connected to nature, the universe, and even to things that have previously seemed mundane. The energy around you feels alive, and you begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. This is the first real sign that you're aligning with a higher state of consciousness. Sudden waves of intense emotions. As you move through your spiritual awakening, expect to experience waves of intense emotions. These emotions can seem to come out of nowhere, and they might not always align with what's happening in your external world. One moment you might feel euphoric and filled with love, while the next you could be overwhelmed with sadness or grief. This emotional turmoil is a natural part of spiritual awakening. It's like you're peeling away layers of emotional residue, allowing old wounds and past traumas to come to the surface for healing. Sometimes you might not even fully understand why you're feeling a certain way, and that's okay. The key here is to allow yourself to feel. This is the time to release, cry, laugh, or just sit with your emotions. Remember, emotions are energy in motion. They are meant to be experienced and processed. As you experience these waves, you might feel a sense of liberation or freedom afterward, as if a weight has been lifted from your body. This emotional cleansing is a necessary part of your transformation. As you release old emotional patterns and toxic energies, you make room for a more authentic and peaceful existence. Physical fatigue or energy. Surges. Now, let's talk about a very common but often confusing physical symptom of spiritual awakening. Fatigue. You may find that you feel drained all of a sudden, even after doing normal activities that didn't usually tire you out. You might find yourself needing more sleep than usual, or you could feel completely exhausted after spending time meditating, journaling, or engaging in the deep spiritual work. This type of fatigue is different than regular tiredness. It's as if your body is physically processing all the energetic shifts taking place. During this time, you are undergoing a deep healing process, both emotionally and energetically, and your body needs time to rest and recharge. Alternatively, you may experience periods of energy surges. These bursts of vitality can feel electric, as if you have been awakened by a sudden surge of life force energy. These moments often happen after deep spiritual work, like a powerful meditation session, or after a breakthrough in understanding yourself. This rise in energy can make you feel more alive than ever before. You might feel compelled to take on new projects, start new routines, or simply embrace life with a newfound zest. This surge of energy reflects your body's readiness to align with your true self and the universe's flow. Physical symptoms of detoxification. Another crucial aspect of a spiritual awakening is physical detoxification. As your spiritual awareness expands, your body begins to release toxins, both physical and energetic. This is why you might experience symptoms like headaches, body aches, nausea, or skin breakouts. Detoxification is your body's way of letting go of the old and making space for the new. You might notice that your eating habits begin to change as well. Foods that once didn't bother you may now make you feel sluggish or heavy. You might find yourself naturally drawn to cleaner, healthier foods, or even feel repelled by certain foods altogether. Your body is telling you what it needs to support the energy transformation you're undergoing. This detox period can feel uncomfortable, but it's essential for your spiritual evolution. Drinking plenty of water, eating nourishing foods, and giving yourself time to rest can help support your body through this purification process. Heightened intuition and inner knowing. As you spiritually awaken, you will likely notice that your intuition is becoming much sharper. You might suddenly know things without being told, whether it's a piece of advice, a warning, or a realization about your own life. This is often described as an inner knowing. This heightened intuition might show up in unexpected ways. You might know who's calling before you pick up the phone, or you might feel a deep gut feeling about a situation or person, even if there's no logical reason for it. As you connect more with your higher self, this intuitive voice becomes more apparent. It may also guide you to make life-changing decisions, or even change the course of your path. As you learn to trust this inner voice, your life will begin to align with a greater sense of purpose and meaning. You will no longer rely on external sources for validation, but instead, trust the wisdom that comes from within. Changes in your sleep patterns. Another sign that you are undergoing a spiritual awakening is changes in your sleep patterns. You might find yourself waking up at odd hours, such as between 3 and 5 a.m., which is a common time for spiritual breakthroughs and inner downloads. You may also find that you are sleeping more, as your body needs time to process all the energetic changes. You might even experience lucid dreaming or heightened dream activity. Dreams during this time can be deeply symbolic and may provide insights into your unconscious mind or your spiritual journey. The dreams can also serve as a way for your subconscious to communicate messages that help guide you through your awakening. If you find that your sleep patterns are disrupted, try not to stress about it. Instead, embrace the idea that your body is going through a recalibration process. Try establishing a calming pre-sleep routine, such as deep breathing, light stretching, or meditative practices to help you rest. Feeling a deep connection to the universe. One of the most profound experiences during a spiritual awakening is the sense of deep connection to the universe, nature, and everything around you. You may begin to see everything as interconnected. Your awareness of the divine essence in all things becomes clearer, and you may feel an overwhelming sense of love and compassion for all living beings. This connection to the universe may also lead to a sense of profound peace and clarity. You might feel like you are no longer just a small individual, but rather a part of a greater cosmic order. This connection can inspire you to live with greater intention, guided by a sense of purpose and higher truth. Sudden clarity and awareness. As you continue to awaken spiritually, you will experience moments of sudden clarity. These moments often arrive unexpectedly, like flashes of light or a sudden realization that makes everything fall into place. You may begin to understand the deeper meaning of your life's struggles, or see why certain events had to happen for you to grow. This clarity allows you to navigate life with a newfound wisdom. The fog of confusion that once clouded your mind begins to lift, and you gain a better understanding of yourself and the world around you. These moments of awareness are a confirmation that you are in alignment with your higher self and that you are on the right path. If you've been experiencing any of these symptoms, congratulations. You are in the midst of a profound transformation, one that will lead you toward greater spiritual awareness, peace, and connection with the universe. Spiritual awakenings can be intense, but they are also incredibly rewarding. They allow you to shed the old versions of yourself, let go of limiting beliefs, and step into a more authentic life. Embrace the changes, listen to your body, and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Thank you for joining me in today's video. Remember to subscribe for more transformational content, and don't forget to honor your journey Stay grounded, stay mindful, and always trust that the awakening process is leading you toward a greater, more fulfilling life.